All right. You know we had to talk about it. You know we did. We simply had to. Because I called this shit a couple months ago. I said it on stream. I have no proof of it. No proof. But I did say it. That the PvE mode was not coming out. It wasn't going to come out. You know why I said it wasn't going to come out? Because Jeff Kaplan left. Not only did Jeff Kaplan leave, I have seen a decent amount of Overwatch artists, map builders, 3D designers, graphic designers, that kind of thing. I've seen them going to other jobs, leaving the team. Could that just be not wanting to be a part of Blizzard anymore, maybe? Or something a little more? And for me, all of these things told me that Overwatch is on life support. And it's been on life support for a while. The PvE game mode, the push to Overwatch 2, the removal of loot box, the making you pay for skins you technically already earned. For example, the Grillmaster 76 and the, I think, Guardian Winged Mercy, the like Roman-looking yoga one, I think came out in Summer Games 2017. And they specifically priced those, some of the statistically most popular skins for those characters, at $20 a piece, 1,900 Blizzy bucks, big boy coins. And they sat like that for a while. And guess what? The moment people bought all their shit, hey guys, you know, we're listening to the community, we're changing it up. All right, you can earn currency in the battle pass, you can do this, you can... The battle pass is dog shit, bro. You know you fucked up when loot boxes were better. When the source of $2 billion worth of revenue, 2 goddamn billion, when that revenue source isn't good enough for you, Blizzard, and you have to sneak in and try and fucking Fortnite Battle Pass $20 skin your community, it reeks of bullshit. Reeks of it. And I knew it the moment I fucking saw it. And called it. I fucking knew that shit. But the bigger tipping point was when Jeff Kaplan left. When Jeff Kaplan left, here, actually I should turn this down a little bit. When Jeff Kaplan left, I knew something was fucked. Something was seriously fucked, and the PvE mode was probably not coming out. You know why? Because Jeff Kaplan is a passionate man. He is a passionate man. He originally started working on the Overwatch team, or not, excuse me, on the World of Warcraft team after sending in a scathing, I mean, you can look this shit up, a scathing fucking review, a scathing email to these guys, and then got fucking hired off of it. Because he cares. Because he gives a shit. And a lot of people on the Overwatch team, a lot of fucking people give a shit. Management doesn't give a shit. You know what management gives a shit about? We in the red, we in the black. We making money, hand over fist, or are we starving out here? Is that $2 billion not enough? We need another 2 bill stat. And guess what? They did this during the height of the pandemic as well, where people had more and more time to spend at home and tried to get a lot more money from these people with the push of Overwatch 2 and the promise of PvE mode, all that shit. And look, you can see it in my face. I love saying I told you so. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I love playing, and I fucking hate playing this fucking game. I really fucking hate it. But now, the nail is in the coffin, right? For a lot of people, I believe the nail is in the coffin for this game. And you know what? It sucks. It actually sucks. Because if the PvE game mode they promised actually came out, it would have been fantastic. I bet would have been actually a lot of fun. character progression and missions and maps and playing together. And one of the best things about it is the base set of Overwatch is really good. And instead of having to butt heads and hate each other playing the game in a competitive environment, you can then work together against fucking bots. PvE. PvE is the secret sauce, and they fucking put too much motherfucking salt in it. They ruined that shit, top to bottom. Absolutely decimated it. And it is an actual travesty, because it was gonna be good. I was looking forward to it. Love, hate. I love talking shit about this game, but I was looking forward to it, because as much as I don't want to admit it, I cared. I really cared about Overwatch. I really did. It meant a lot to me. As much as a video game probably shouldn't, it did. But for me, I believed the game was on life support for a long time, and this is just the next section for me. This is what makes me believe it, especially. Development on the PvE experience has not really made progress that we have hoped. The team has created a bunch of amazing content, so there's some really cool missions and enemies that are super fun to fight, and some truly great and ridiculous hero talents. But unfortunately, the effort required to pull all that together to a Blizzard quality experience that we can ship you is huge. And there really is no end in sight or defined kind of end date when we can put that out into the world. They would not provide a team that made them $2 billion the budget required to make something great. So we are left with a difficult decision. Do we continue to pour all that effort into PvE, hoping we can land it at some point in the future, or do we stick with the set of values that we have aligned on and focus on the live game and focus on serving all of you? Live service model. I love it. All about that gas, all about that games as a service. Gas. I gotta step on the gas. Fuck you. With everything we have learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it is clear we cannot deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What this means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term talent power progression. Those things are just not in our plans anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we wanted to bring it up before we talk about the roadmap. And to be perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for many of us and a lot of folks in our team that pour their heart and soul into this stuff. I believe that last line. I wholeheartedly believe that last line. I believe there are some incredibly talented motherfuckers that work at Blizzard and worked in Overwatch. You can see it in the details. You can see it in the characters, in the voice acting, in the art, in the world design. You can see it, man. You can fucking see it. But then they took the game, and it started with them twisting the game's PR for their own agenda. It started with them twisting the game's PR, because guess what? You know what's really funny? If you go back and look at news stories, big news story about Blizzard comes out. Oh, hey, this character, yeah, brand new. You know what? Soldier 76 is gay. Soldier 76, yep. Your favorite hot dad, gay as fuck. Gayer than gay. Loves cock. Just loves it. And, man. You know what? When the thing with Soldier came out, okay. I can be cool with that, right? I can be cool with that. It wasn't necessarily too out of his character, right? But then the Symmetra autism thing, they may have actually said Symmetra had autism because they wanted inclusion for somebody that had autism. And you know what? Inclusion is actually important. It's something that was somewhat difficult for me to grasp initially, because obviously I am a straight white man. And that is a very privileged person to be. It really is. And I'm definitely not someone to go, get the gays out of our game, right? I'm not gonna say that shit. This kind of stuff doesn't really bother me. My actual issue is it seems like they've almost backloaded these characters and things about them to spring on you to cover up a bad piece of PR that comes out about the company. Once again, the upper management and the PR shit completely corrupting just some motherfuckers trying to make a good-ass game. And look, here's the fun new roadmap. Limited time event. You know, I bet this art asset, you know what this probably was? Mission select screen. You can go here. You can go into this little mountain ravine. Oh, big tree. Lighthouse. Small town. Big boss at the mountain. Now they have to reuse these assets for this. Mischief and Magic. That's just that art asset again, just zoomed in. Same thing with this one here. Just the blooms moved and zoomed in. But now we get story missions. They literally released Overwatch 2 as a Fortnite-like cash grab. Got their money out of it, and now they're cutting its budget and putting the game on, and the game just going on life support. And it sucks, dude. This was one of my favorite games of all time. I played it day in and day out. I couldn't get enough of it. Even though when I started playing, I was utterly fucking dog shit. Absolute dog shit. I loved playing this game. And to an extent, I still do. There's nothing like it. Other shooters on the market, you don't get to hop in and just play the game. You're sitting around corners, camping around here. Tactical shooters, Valorant, CS, which are good, but they're not this, man. And you can't just jump in and play. And to me, now it's dead. Now it's fucking dead. It's a shame. I normally just like talking shit about the game because I cared about it and I had hope for it. And now it's just a fucking shame, man. What it could have been. Give the team some money. Take a risk. Take a risk on making something good. We can't have that anymore. We need guarantees. We need battle passes. Premium passes. We need to hide literal character releases through either time gating or money. It sucks, bro. It really sucks. What do you guys think about it? So I know a lot of you guys are not of people are disappointed too. People on my friends list, they played, they cared, they liked it, they enjoyed it. The characters, the gameplay. To me, this is the death of Overwatch. It's the writing on the wall. Because you know how big companies act. You know what they do. You know how they treat their staff and studios. And where they're going to throw their money. For them, it's washed up. It's not big, it's not special anymore. All they have to do is put the game on life support and write out their contracts for the Overwatch League. If they didn't have those Overwatch League contracts and promises, I got a feeling this game would even be in the dirt faster, personally. Because they have so much money and obligation tied behind those. It's a damn shame, man. I hope something better comes out. Who knows? I almost hope I'm wrong and they can actually release PvE content that's going to be enjoyable. But when I see stuff like this story missions, you know what that tells me? single player, single solo mission, character select, a little bit of lore, a little bit of backstory maybe, using assets that they already made. An absolute fucking tragedy, man. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to see what other people have to think about this. And I don't have the time to personally ask a lot of individual people how they feel. But I can probably assume. Well. No use keeping the video going. That's all I really have to say. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I really hope I'm wrong. But I'm probably not. Peace.